All right, hello guys. This is Beringer. Recently, I uploaded a friendly sparring video between me and my friend Richard. This is me on the left. This is Richard on the right. Um, I'm just going to offer my commentary on just what I was thinking at the time and just my general strategy going in. Richard is going to use Wing Chun. He was wearing small gloves, so he could actually use his Wing Chun hand trapping techniques. I was wearing the headgear because, well, Richard was wearing small gloves. So we wanted to keep it light. We both have 9 to 5 jobs. We do this for fun, not for a living. So here we go. Start. We just watched Shang-Chi, so we were just imitating the movie. So here my strategy was to keep it at long range. Richard is very good at that trapping range with his Wing Chun techniques. So I wanted to keep it at long range, make him come to me so I can counter. If I couldn't keep it at long range, I was just going to go all the way in to the clinch. So all the way out or all the way in, that was my strategy. I was also intentionally keeping my hands kind of low to sort of entice him into punching so I could counter. So let's rewind to that first exchange. I think we were both kicking. Yeah, we're both kicking. He's going to throw his jab. I was going to try to counter over the top of his jab. Like that. Didn't quite land. Let's go back to normal speed. So he was trying to cross hand trap. He's trying that repeatedly. Okay, let's go back to that exchange. So Richard is going to throw his jab again. I'm just going to parry the jab and counter with my own jab. Boxing 101. Slow it down a bit and play. So he's going to throw his jab right there. Going to parry. Boom, counter with my own jab. Richard had his Wu Sao up. Wu Sao means protecting hand in Wing Chun, I think. Richard can correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, he had his Wu Sao up to protect him against my counter jab. But the thing is, in real life, I don't know how much protection the Wu Sao is going to offer. If I were punching hard, you can see if I were punching hard, he might end up thumping himself with his own Wu Sao. So I think whenever you jab, especially if you're only throwing a jab, you should also move your head at the same time to avoid potential counters. But anyway, moving on. Okay, so let's go back to that exchange. Slow it down a bit. So I was trying to get him to punch so I can counter. He's coming in. I threw a front kick. It fell short. That didn't quite land. As I retract the kick, he's going to come in. Like that, he's coming in. He's going to try that cross hand trap again. Like right here, cross hand trap. So cross hand trap, he's I think cross hand trap is lap sao in Wing Chun. Again, Richard can correct me if I'm wrong. With the cross hand trap, he's reaching across with his left hand to grab my left hand. He's going to pull down my left hand so he can launch his right punch. But the thing about the cross hand trap is it's sort of a 50-50 position, right? He's reaching across to grab my left hand with his left hand, but I have essentially the same position. So it all depends on who has the initiative, right? If he has the initiative, he can really get a good punch in. But if neither one of us had the initiative, we kind of both end up punching each other, which was what happened. Boom, we hit each other. So from here, I was trying to back away to regain that distance. Richard is actually going to grab my arm here. He's going to pull me in, and he's going to swing around with his left hand. Like that. I'm trying to cover up. And at this time, I saw an opportunity to throw a side kick to break off this engagement. Boom, side kick, there we go. So I was just trying to, get him to punch so I can counter. Okay, let's go back to that little exchange here. So Richard is going to come in with his jab again. I was trying an overhand right counter, basically slipping and throwing my right hand over the top. Right there, it didn't quite land. And then I'm going to throw a fadeaway side kick. Richard blocks it. Now he's coming in, so I'm going to circle off, or attempt to circle off. He's coming in with punches. He's trying to cut me off, circling to my left. I was trying to go for that overhand right counter again as I was circling out. So here I'm going to throw a front kick just to try to push him back. Trying that overhand right counter again. So here, Richard was a little too committed going to his right, so I saw an opportunity to circle back this way, circle back to the center. And there we go, back to the center. So again, I'm just trying to entice him into punching. Let's try that cross hand trap again. So here I was throwing a front kick, and I noticed he dropped his hand as I throw the front kick. So as I retract the kick, I threw my right punch. Mechanically, it's similar to a Superman punch, actually. And at that point, I actually thought, oh, wait a minute, I could throw a Superman punch. So after I threw this technique, now I'm going to try a Superman punch. There we go. Okay, let's rewind that a bit. So let's slow it down. Richard's going to throw his jab again. Because I noticed he had his wusa up, instead of aiming my counter jab to his face, I'm going to aim my counter jab to his ribs. So here is throwing the jab. I slipped out of the way and I threw my counter jab to his ribs instead of his face because of his Wu Sao. Boom. He kept chasing, so I just backed off. So I hesitated with that Superman punch. So there I was trying an outside hand trap to a cheat punch. So an outside hand trap is when you um, reach out with your right hand to slap your opponent's left hand down so you can throw your left punch. A cheat punch is basically you're throwing your front hand punch, but you're stepping up with your rear leg at the same time. So boom, outside hand trap, cheat punch. Richard parried it. So now we're in open guard. Richard is in orthodox stance. I'm in southpaw stance. So open guard 101. You want to step your lead leg outside to get that outside angle, and then throw your power hand straight down the middle. Okay, so let's rewind that a bit. Slow it down. So here, we're in open guard. Richard is going to throw his jab. I'm going to widen my stance, step my lead leg outside. I'm going to parry his jab and counter with my left straight, straight down the middle. Boom. Southpaw 101, open guard 101. So here we're still in open guard. I'm still in southpaw. He's still in orthodox. So I'm just going to try that technique again. But this time, let's rewind, let's slow it down. So going for that same technique, stepping outside, countering with my left straight. Boom. This time, after I land, Richard is going to use that same arm grabby technique again. So he's going to grab my arms right there, and he's going to pull me in. He actually landed a short arm strike there, forearm strike. So he's going to pull me in, and he's going to swing around with his right hand. Now at this point, obviously, I can't get back to range anymore. So I'm just going to clinch. I have the underhook, almost the second underhook. So I'm just going to circle to his back. I could have gone for a sweep, but we were on concrete, so that wouldn't be nice. Okay, so there we go. That's my commentary on the sparring session. Just sort of talking about how what was going on in my head, what my strategy was. So hopefully Richard can offer his commentary. I'm sure I got some Wing Chun terminologies wrong. So there we go. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you very much.